What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel Clearly Crypto, the channel of news and knowledge where we want to know more, grow more, and reap the benefits from it. Make sure to get subscribed because I come out with this daily content for you guys to help you out with the cryptoverse. For today's video, I have plenty of news for you about Ethereum, about the Inflation Reduction Act that Biden signed, about Tether, XRP, as well as something really amazing at the end. It's something I'm pretty excited about myself, and I wanted to include you guys with it, make sure that you know about it. But like I said, make sure to get subscribed, that way you don't miss out on any future videos. I will be coming out with tutorial videos in the cryptoverse in the future just to help out my rookies out there just like me, the newcomers. So make sure to follow me on here and follow me over on Twitter. That way you can keep updated with what I'm doing around crypto. I also share what I'm learning as far as stocks. You can see over here that I'm doing plenty of research about the stock markets and how to read charts. That way I can help out anybody that's trying to learn themselves. I like to learn other people's opinion and share mine. That way we can all get better at it together. So to start off the video, I'm going to try to keep this one short and sweet for you guys. I'm glad that I got my mouse here so that I can show you what I'm actually looking at instead of just highlighting everything this time. For the first article, we have the article that I was talking about yesterday in my video that I couldn't find again. I found it. So the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, that's the CME exchange right here. You can see CME will launch Ethereum options ahead of the merge. So this was that fourth option that I had for you guys. As you remember from yesterday, if you didn't see that video, definitely go and watch it. It'll go a little bit more into the Ethereum merge and well, 4 different ways that you can actually get into it and make a little bit of money off of it. Again, with this channel, it's no financial advice, just my opinion to help you guys out. But as you can see here, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange Group will launch Ethereum option contracts on its platform on September 12th. So the Ethereum merge is planning to happen on September 15th. They're going to be doing this on September 12th. For those of you that don't know what options are basically you're betting whether that stock's going to be going up or down. You're going to set a price, what you think that the stock will be at by a certain time, and then you either sell that at a profit, a loss, or with options trading, you can actually go from a high amount all the way down to zero if you're not careful. So this is a pretty risky way to play the merge, but it is yet another way for you guys to do that. I know that I already use CME over with my TradeView account. That way I can see the futures for not only Bitcoin but also for Ethereum. As you can see with Ethereum here, we are looking that we're on a bit of a bear flag here. We're going down in a downtrend. I'm expecting it, if it does come past this line of support here that I drew, it's going to come down, hit that moving average, and then possibly pop back up for the merge. I don't really see it getting too much higher than 2,000 myself. If it does, that'd be really optimistic, and I'd be really happy to see that. But from what I'm hearing, what I'm expecting after the merge, I am expecting it to dump quite a bit, if anything. But moving on from that, you do want to make sure that you are careful doing any over leveraged positions, any option trading, anything that's real risky like that. Because as you can see with this article, over $100 million liquidated in an hour as Bitcoin dumps by $1.5 thousand. So look, I went over an article yesterday that also talked about how Ethereum actually flipped Bitcoin for the amount of open interest that's on the chain. So Ethereum now has more open interest, which means that there's more people that are betting on whether it's going to go up or down. They have things like they have had money lent to them, cryptocurrency that's been lent to them, so they have contracts that way. They have the option trading. They have futures. There's plenty of ways that people can leverage their money so that they can get into the market a little bit more. And this is one of the issues that come with that, is if the market is pretty volatile and things go down, Like you've seen with Michael Saylor, if they get to a certain point that Bitcoin goes down to a certain amount, they get liquidated. All that money that they have would just get liquidated. All the Bitcoin, they would have to sell their Bitcoin at that low price, and that would, I mean, that could bankrupt a lot of people if it got liquidated down to where Michael Saylor was saying. But I don't honestly see that happening. I just wanted to bring this up just to, kind of forewarn you guys, make sure that you're thinking about all the risks that comes along with the rewards. Moving on from this, Biden is hiring 87,000 new IRS agents, and they are coming for you. So, pretty scary title. This is just reminding you guys that with crypto, any gains that you guys do get, anytime that you're trading crypto, that you're receiving crypto as a airdrop, down here it goes over pretty well. So with this, the way that it used to work, they're basically changing out one little spot on your taxes whenever you're filling them out. So instead of it saying, where was it? If you answer the box, you can check no. So hang on. Let me see here. At any time during 2021, did you receive, sell, exchange, or otherwise dispose of any financial interest of any in any virtual currency? So that's what they used to say. They're going to switch it to, oh, what was it? At any time during 2022, did you receive a did you receive as a reward, award, or compensation? So that means airdrops, guys, or if anybody gave you crypto, or B, sell, exchange, gift, or otherwise dispose of a digital asset or a financial interest in the digital asset. So this is just asking, it goes over these pretty well. Did you receive virtual currency as a payment for goods, services provided? So did you do something for somebody and they gave you crypto for it? A lot of different ways that you're getting crypto from people. I guarantee you are going to have to pay taxes on them. What I recommend is definitely getting one of the top softwares out there for crypto taxes. I'm going to do a video in the future, so make sure to get subscribed. I'm going to do a video more near the end of the year. That way we can go over which options we have as far as getting our crypto taxes done. That way we can keep on the good side of the government because, government's pretty big. You don't want to fight them, and they'll definitely get their money if they need to. So this just goes over all the different things. The top portion here just is this is basically what you can do without having to pay taxes on it. And then if you do anything in this category down, this is everything that you would have to pay taxes on. So, like, if you receive virtual currency as a result of a hard fork, like if a chain does a hard fork, like say Terra did a hard fork, so now people are receiving virtual currencies as a result of the hard fork. So this is why I wanted to bring this up. You guys definitely need to be thinking about where you're going to go for your taxes if you are in crypto. That way you can stay safe with your money. Moving on from that, latest Tether disclosure, sorry, a little bit of trouble reading there. Latest Tether disclosures show $28.9 billion in U.S. Treasury bills. So, with this, it's going over what they have. The report reveals it holds, which people have been wondering what Tether had for a while now. I mean, they have been ducking and dodging people asking them what they have to support how much Tether is out there to make sure if everybody does the whole bank run, everybody's going to be able to get their money back. That's one of the big fears in crypto is that they don't exactly have the liquidity to back what money is in there, or what money they say is in there anyway. But it reveals that it holds 28.9 billion in U.S. Treasury bills, 6.8 billion in money market funds, cash and bank deposits 5.4 billion, reverse purchase agreement of 3 billion, and non-treasury bills, non-US Treasury bills of $397 million. It also says down here that they're just decreasing their commercial paper. For those that you that don't know, commercial paper is like what they have to pay their employees. It's their liabilities. This is something that you do want to go down. You do want it to go down from 20 billion all the way down to 8.5 billion, which is a pretty big decrease in there. But I wanted to show you guys this because it shows how much that they have in here. And if you add it up, it still doesn't quite cover what they have for a circulating supply. I think it only gets up to like 44, 45 billion dollars. And I mean, they have over 67 billion dollar or billion tether that are supposed to be equal to a dollar out there. So that's just one thing that I kind of wanted to bring to light. You guys definitely have to make sure to watch this. With the government, they'll definitely try to print off as much money to cover their butts, but with that comes the inflation, and that's why we're in the recession now. Um, this is one thing that I'm kind of worried about with Tether too, because if more people do realize that and they get a little bit scared, it's only going to make them run from crypto, and that's just going to bring down the markets more. So with these, I mean, I'm glad that they are revealing these reports, but I wish that these reports showed a little bit closer of a number to the amount of Tether that is currently circulating. But moving on from that, I do want to go up. I don't want to keep us down here. I want to bring out some good news too. So XRP, Brazil's Travelex Bank, becomes first bank in Latin America to use Ripple's ODL, so the digital ledger. So that's basically saying that they're using XRP. So this is an amazing thing to happen, especially for them to get. It says Brazil is a key market for Ripple, given its importance as an anchor to business in Latin America. Latin America is a huge market for them to get into. It's basically everybody but the US that is like in support of Ripple. The US and the SEC is just they're just trying to stop it as much as they can. It seems like they're just trying to stall innovation over here, where the rest of the world you can see they're innovating quite a bit. So moving on from this is the big news that I want to bring up. This last article that I want to show you guys. This comes from the block. Former WeWork CEO Newman to launch digital wallet that stores crypto, and this was from Forbes. So I clicked on this not knowing what I was going to find out. I thought that it was, just a new wallet for a new blockchain. No, this was freaking awesome. So this is working with Flow. Flow is a company that's ran by this guy Newman, um, who used to work for WeWork, obviously, and it is also supported by by A16Z. So that's Andreessen Horowitz, one of the biggest investors out there, one of the biggest, he's a huge investor. So with this, they're actually going in with Flow, and this is a project that is going to be changing how people do housing. Like, this is supposed to be changing how people rent. This is awesome to hear about. As we can see here, the planned digital wallet, which also will store fiat currencies such as the US dollar, cannot be used to pay rent for apartments managed by the real estate startup. Flow spokesperson David Golden said to Forbes, the wallet can be used for outside transactions, and a rewards program could include crypto, the spokesman said. So this is getting into real estate, a new real estate startup founded by former WeWork CEO Adam Newman. So this is planning to launch a digital wallet that can store cryptocurrency, and it's basically they're wanting to build up the real estate market, include cryptocurrency into it, and also improve upon people's lives. So it says down here that he's been buying from Nashville, Tennessee, Norwalk, Connecticut. So it sounds like most of this is in the United States, so I'm sorry for anybody that's out of the United States, but this is pretty cool for us. Along with Andreessen Horowitz in here, he wrote a whole article about this as well. It's right up here. If we go to that article, he does a really great job at explaining how housing works now, what the problems are with housing. As you can see here, it talks about, are you proud of being friends and are you proud to bring friends and family to visit, or hesitant whenever you're, renting an apartment opposed to owning your own house? And you can pay rent for decades and still own zero liquid or zero equity. So this is a big thing that caught my eye, is that they're bringing up that you can rent for decades and still own zero equity. So I'm really interested in what they plan to do to fix this issue. And again, like I said, if you read further on through here, I'll leave the link to this article definitely. That way you guys can read through this, because he does, like I said, do a really great job explaining what's wrong with the current market as far as people buying houses versus renting. But this is really cool. It's basically them trying to build up a new way of doing things in life. And if you go to the Flow website, this is basically all that they have right now. Oh, the only other thing I forgot with the New York Times, I went over to that, and it kind of talks a little bit more about when all of this will be happening. That's expected in 2023. That he's purchased more than 3,000 apartment units in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Atlanta, and Nashville. So he does have quite a bit of real estate already ready for this project. So if you're looking to get into a crypto community here in the United States, this is a way that you can do it. You go over to the Flow website, it's flow.life. You're going to go to this website, you click join us. I've already done it. You just type in your email. You have options on what you're interested in for this. If you're wanting to live in Flow, if you're wanting to partner with Flow, you can look at working with Flow, which is really cool. They even have, if you want to, get more information about it. So if you're with press, it was pretty cool to see that they have that as well. So they are trying to get more information about this out there, obviously, and I am definitely interested to see what happens. Whenever you get an email for this, it just says thank you for signing up. You'll get more information soon. But yeah, this is really cool to see. I hope that you guys look into it a little bit more. This video is getting a little bit long, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure to get subscribed if you're not already subscribed. I love you, and I'll see you next time.